Change your life, I'll love you, then she said. Cut your hair, you'll look like everyone else. Switch your shirt, you're looking a bit strange. Take this pill, it'll make your life so great.
The New York and Los Angeles Weekly Times ranked The Yo Show a top 50 show in the entire world. Two media giants like that. Lady White Rat, Drown. Red hot song out now. And tonight it is the theme song as we are back for 2025. 110% live as we shut the dudes down. We'll hear from him later. This is The Yo Show. You. Another Yo voice coming soon. No co-host tonight, Jeff the Shark Perini. Back 2025. That's right. First show of the brand new year. Steve Higgins in the house. Yo. Seen some great stuff coming up from Twisted. Can't wait, dude. Excited for a new year and great music and great stuff. Happy New Yo, of course, for my dudes over at Freedom King Films. How about that snow yesterday? We're going to talk a little bit about that snow yesterday. Big shout out and thanks to my man, Rob Patton. He was a guest co-host once before here. The dude that does the amazing video work for Delco Jams and the Delco Jams official glasses. We're not wearing them all night because I can't see squat. So we'll take them off. There's my eyes, and here we are. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I thank each and every one of you who held out, supported us through the holiday, as we took a little time off, a little relaxing. Both holidays fell on Tuesday nights this year. New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, so we don't want to do a show. New Year's Eve, and that entire week, I was in bed. Sick. Flu A, bro. Flu A. Avoid it at all costs. But now we're back. Now we're ready. It's Tuesday night. It's the Yo Show. And we have an amazing start to the brand new year. Booked this young lady a while back. I was nothing but excited for it. And tonight, 8:30 tonight, she's going to be here. We're going to play a few songs off of her brand new album, Meet Me on Broadway. Coming up around 8:30 tonight. She is beautiful and talented and super cool. And we can't wait to talk to her, the one and only Miss Lilly Moss. Yeah! It's a small picture of Lilly Moss when you actually assess it on this screen. But a great cowboy hat, great style, great look, great songs. We're going to play a few of them shortly and have Lilly come on out around 8:30 and talk to us. Local girl, PA, making big splashes on the country scene. We're happy to have her here. A massive thanks goes out to the last guest. Man, it's wild to think back. It was a Thursday night. We did a Thursday night special dedicated 100% to the dudes from Strange Culture, and they were our last guests. We thank those dudes. They were with us, God, it feels like forever ago, right? A few short weeks. But we are here. We are back. Country music, dude. Yep, if you haven't seen Lilly Moss yet, you'll love it. I was out the other day at Sweeney's on Sunday for the Lena Broca's show. Of course, some great rock, the Jaspers and the Grimjacks and Bella Irano and our dudes from Mother Nature, etc. And my buddy Rick Cruz, of course, who's part of the gang with us over at the Fuge, said, dude, you want to see a great band? Want to do something fun? Go out to Harrington's and check out Triple Rail Turn. Triple Rail Turns? Am I saying the name right? But anyway, I'm like, my God, yeah, man, I hear about them all the time. He's like, dude, this is a band to see. So we got to get up there and make them part of our 2025 agenda because all music works here at the Yo Show. Very proudly wearing my Lady White Rat shirt. Saw them Sunday night. Big Day Sunday was at the Fuge. And then it was up at Brown Guy Brewing to see Lady White Rat. Got 2025 started with a bang, which is an awesome day of music. Still a little under the weather. I apologize for the sniffles, but we will get through it. And there was Tom and Jerry's Friday. Okay, so we got to work them into our agenda. I got a couple of shows over the next few weeks. Elena's back Sunday. We're going to talk about a show we're doing on Saturday for the Fort Washington School of Rock. The Yo Show will be there emceeing. Lisa Saroon, Music Mama Lisa, who is close to our family, is doing a great event at School of Rock in Fort Washington. Asked me to come out and MC it. That'll come up Saturday. We'll have the banner shortly. Our dudes from Delco Jazz will be hanging out, filming some stuff. It's a charity event. It's also School of Rock. Should be great. Bro, I totally missed you. It is not the same. Kinsey King, since you've seen us last, did their first performance down at the Rusty Nail. From what I seen in video and what I heard, it is phenomenal. An absolutely awesome show. Congrats to those guys. So there's also a Fuse night. It was tough, man. It's tough getting all the way around, but we're going to work our way in between Sweeney's and the Rusty Nail and the Fuge and the bands and the people. We're going to do it, man, and we're going to make it big. 2025 is going to be our year, and there is one goal that I'm not going to talk about, but I promise you will be happening soon. There's two goals. One I can promise you is happening soon. Can't say any more about it. 8:08, we're back. Tuesday night, 2025. We'll do Tuesdays. We do Wednesdays tomorrow night. We're back live. Make sure you tune in. 8 p.m. An amazing adult entertainer, Miss Alt Model, etc. Stephanie Love will be here tomorrow night. She's super cool. She's badass. You'll enjoy that. So some fun, laid-back music tonight. Tomorrow, some wild, crazy fun. And then we'll tell you who's coming up in the next month or two because we are booking heavy right here at the Yo Show. Let's play some music. Why not? We loaded up a bunch. I loaded up, I think, 4 biggies tonight from our special guest, Lilly Moss. And of course, we want to play the title track to the new album. I see it. Yes, thank you. My wife has a shirt on that says, "But Did You Die?" The classic, "But Did You Die?" Not yet. We're hanging on tough. Lilly Moss is tonight's guest, and this is Meet Me on Broadway. Getting dirty looks. I think I'm nuts for the t-shirt. I love it. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks. Still going solo. Still a little under the weather. But I'm going to treat everybody to this tonight. Tonight's guest, Lilly Moss. Hey. Meet Me on Broadway. And I just got the fingers. Thank you. That's the way to start off 2025 with a bang. So let's get it. Lilly Moss, tonight's very special guest. Meet Me on Broadway from her brand new album, the same title. Check it out. Enjoy about 3.5 minutes. We'll be back shortly. Tuesday night. This is the Yo Show 100% live. Enjoy.
And my new pair of heels. You look straight from Louis, but who's from Lucchese? You look in my direction, saddle up next to me. I know you got something to say, baby, don't make me wait. I've been here all night just waiting for you to look my way. You laugh and I can't help but smile. I haven't felt like this in a while. You say what you're doing tonight, and I say that's when he grabbed my hand and said, meet me on Broadway, with the lights out the night, and the best play till daylight. So meet me on Broadway, where the feelings are so real, and the memories never fade away. So meet me on Broadway. Meet me on Broadway. Just says two underneath this neon moon. You look in my direction and pull me closer to you. I pray this night don't end. Feels like something I dreamt. Please don't tell me this is all pretense. Boy, this might sound crazy, but you make this feel so easy. I forgot what it felt like to be with someone so free.
Excuse me there at the end. Woo! Telling you, it's still not totally worn off. Woo! Meet Me on Broadway. It's the brand new album, and that's the title track from tonight's guest, Lilly Moss, Pennsylvania girl doing great things in the country music scene. An excellent song. We love it. The magic of social media. At it again. Says, check out this artist. We do it, and bingo. Great. And our management team has been great to respond, and around 8:30, excuse me, around 8:30 tonight, we'll have Lilly Moss. I see Elena Brokus in the house. Thank you very much for the love. And, of course, Elena, I said, another great year starting off with a great show this past Sunday. The Jaspers, the Grim Jacks, Bella, I don't know, Mother Nature, all that at Sweeney's. So Elena's back to the Sunday flow at Sweeney's. Some big things are announced from her a little bit down the line. Not going to do any spoilers or give away any of the answers yet. But trust me, we're making it happen here 2025 between the amazing Elena, us here at the Yo Show, the Fuge is taking, excuse me, wow, January off. We'll be back in February with more great stuff. And we're here every Tuesday and Wednesday night. It's not great music, it's great entertainment, one way or the other. Co-host, guest co-host will be popping in and out. Bree Tower will be making some appearances as well. Cheyenne and Alicia will be back, as well as many others. So come check us out, won't you? Something very big coming up this weekend, of course. If you haven't heard, it is the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's playoff time, and the Green Bay Packers are coming to town. Well, Lena said Lilly Moss is awesome. Isn't she going to be at 118 North this Friday? Yes, she is. 118 North. Thank you for that lead-in. She will be. I do have the banner up here somewhere. And I lost it. That's terrific. Yeah, I guess I didn't finish the banner and it got cut off. Anyway, yes, she will be at 118 North this weekend. And she really is terrific. I love the music. I apologize for this little cough. Came out of nowhere. I've been doing good for days. Yeah, it's actually Saturday night, January 11th, 118 North Wayne, PA. It's going to be a great one. Excited for her. And her streams are blowing up. Her music is blowing up. Over 400,000 people. We'll talk about it when she gets here at 8:30 tonight. Elena, no problem. I will reshare it after the program because she's great. And she's definitely worth it. One of the great, local talents coming to our area. Eagles going all the way. Let's talk about, Jesus. Let me take a sip here. I'm just falling apart. Let's hope that clears it out. Wow. Eagles, Packers this weekend. There's a lot of people that are afraid of the Packers. There's a lot of people that are afraid of Washington. A lot of people that are afraid of the Detroit Lions. A lot of people are afraid of everything, and that's playoffs. All right, I get that. I get being scared or intimidated by your upcoming opponent. It's part of the thing. But, man, you have to beat the teams in front of you. That's playoffs. That's what playoff football is all about. Beating the teams in front of you doesn't make a difference if it's Detroit or Green Bay or Minnesota or whoever. There is, oh, my God, there's a plethora of great teams out there. And you've got to be prepared. If you want to win the Super Bowl, you got to be prepared to go out every week and knock out the opponent in front of you. They're not just going to lay down. They're not going to give you like a 2-win team and say, "Yo, get out there and let's see what you can do." You're playing the best of the best. Eagles, Packers. I am ready for it. It's going to be a great NFL playoff. A lot of great, talented teams in it this year. It is going to be a dogfight. My man, Jason Rushman in the house. Yo, what's up, Jeff? It's Jason. Hope you're having an awesome night. I was until I got a little cough going on. I hope you're feeling a lot better. I am. It's supposed to be great. Real cold tonight, down to 3 degrees. Wow, you can feel it. And more snow coming up the weekend. My man John Simon's in the house. Hello, John. Happy New Year. Got to see the boys from the Grim Jacks this past weekend. And of course, you know, John is recovering from knee surgery at motorcycle accident. He's doing well. Saw him recently. Praying for you, dude. 110%. Oh, my God. I don't know. I was doing good all night. Cold air down here must have hit me. But we'll get it. John, Happy New Year to you, the family. Grim Jacks will be on the program in a few weeks. We're going to talk about it. New stuff, new recording, new studio work. Like I said, the Fuge for 2025, new shows. I get it, dude. I get it. I know you want to see everyone. We caught up with Stu, of course. Great Stu Rambo. He was out there. The boys hanging out. Jasper's, Grim Jacks, the great crowds that they both bring. Also, Smother Nature was having a great time. John, definitely a band that you want to check out as far as we're going to have them on the show probably in March because Bobby, the lead singer of Smother Nature, said that there's new EP coming out from them as well. Jersey band, terrific guy. Smother Nature. I'm sorry for this. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop talking topics. I'm going to play another song and get rid of this cough and come back because we got a lot. And, I want to play this one because it's called Blame It on Whiskey. Because through my years, I've done this 1,000 times. We all have. Blame It On Whiskey. About 4 minutes long. I'm going to play this one here. Another great one off the Meet Me on Broadway album from tonight's guest, Lilly Moss. Get to see a great shot of Lily and check out some great music. Yo Show. 100% live Tuesday nights. About 4 minutes. We'll be back shortly. Enjoy Lilly Moss. Blame It On Whiskey. Or as I like to say, Saturday night.
Talk her up, get sweet. Do with her what you did to me. Slip her your room key. Find out how sweet she can be. One shot, two for me, 380 and a bottle of whiskey. I wish it could be. Blame it on whiskey. Mix it with honey. She's tasting so sweet. I wish it was me. Blame it on whiskey. I'm sorry, baby. I wish it was me. Pour me something strong. Maybe it'll help with moving on. Daniels or Jim Beam, bartender, pour it straight for me, please. One shot, two for me, 380 and a bottle of whiskey. I wish it could be. Blame it on whiskey. Mix it with honey. She's tasting so sweet. I wish it was me. Blame it on whiskey. I'm sorry, baby. I wish it was me. I wish it could be. Blame it on whiskey. Mix it with honey. She's tasting so sweet. I wish it was me. Blame it on whiskey. I'm sorry, baby. I wish it was.
All right. The things that men do most in life. Blame it on whiskey. And, of course, blame it on blondes. We're weak like that. Lilly Moss, tonight's very special guest, who will be here around 8:30 with a beautiful new song, Blame It on Whiskey, off her brand new album, Meet Me on Broadway. I have been to Broadway. It definitely is an amazing part of town for music and fun and atmosphere. So, yeah, if you get a chance, meet Lilly Moss. PA's own Lilly Moss on Broadway. She will be coming out shortly. It's around 8:30. Very excited for that. Great song indeed. She is a terrific singer and songwriter. And John, you know me as a guy who does a lot of rock music and metal music, etc. And country to me is a little more acquired. But when I found Lily through social media, I went to it right away. I started listening. I'm like, okay, I really like what I hear. And definitely wanted to get her on. Like I said, she was gracious enough to come on real quick with us. And we appreciate that, to talk about the new album, talk about her career, and talk about where she's going on. It's very fresh. It's very now. The excellent sounds of Miss Lilly Moss. And that is solid. It definitely is very solid stuff. And both of them are great. The Meet Me on Broadway song is terrific. That one right there, Blame It on Whiskey. It's got a message too. I blame it on whiskey at least once a month. Whiskey is something I'm not good at. I'm actually better at tequila than whiskey. I don't know if that makes any sense. Usually it's the other way around. Usually people can put away their whiskey and not so much their tequila. I do want to share this with everybody real quickly if I have a second. And all right, another banner that didn't make it. We do have the flyer. I will hit you with this. It is this Saturday for people in the PA area, Montgomery County and suburbs. This Saturday, it is the Fort Washington School of Rock. It is a music show and benefit for Victim Services of Montgomery County, presented by Lisa Cerrone. As you know, Lisa is very close with myself and my family. My wife's nephew, Owen, of course, his grandma. And Lisa has been doing it for years, hosting events in the area. She's going to be a part of this one. And she said, how about the Yo Show come on out and MC? So, of course, I told her about my hefty MC fee, and which was pretty much nothing. And she said, yeah, let's come on down. Let's do it. Let's make it work. Food will be sold and supplied by the amazing High Steaks of Ambler, one of the best sandwich places around. We're going to see some great music by these young kids from the Fort Washington School of Rock. There's going to be vendors. Like I said, food. It's just $10. And every entry is part of a donation, of course, to Victim Services in Montgomery County. It is this Saturday, the School of Rock, Fort Washington. I'll keep posting it on my page. Come check it out. Come check out some great new future music with these great young kids. Come have a good time and donate. And like I said, man, enjoy some great food from the people of High Steaks Ambler. It should be a great time. John, awesome. I'm very excited for it indeed. Lisa, like I said, is very close to us. And she comes over once in a while. We'll talk about bookings and venues and bars and all that stuff, and booking bands and music. And she says sometime we got to do a little something together. Okay. So she's been doing it a long time. Kind of like, Elena. I said, I got this event. How about you come and MC it? I'm like, sure. Anything that involves charity and young kids playing and High Steaks of Ambler, I'm there. Blame It on Yingling is a good one. I like it. You did well the couple times we had it together. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm there. We'll have them at the Fuge. Sure, let's get everybody at the Fuge as well. Let's get the Fuge rolling this year for 2025. They talk about maybe more evenings available. We didn't really know what February is going to be. We know January is all February. We started talking about battle bands, and we kind of said, well, no, let's maybe just have a night. And now I have about 20 bands that are all thumb-upping us and want to come back or want to play for the first time, etc. A lot of names you already heard me mention. But yeah, let's just keep it going. Let's do a little bit of surprise. It'll be coming up soon. February, we're back at the Fuge with the Key concert series and great music, of course. The local area is packed with great music, and we got a lot to see coming up. Like I said, there's an Atlanta show coming up this next Sunday as well. One of our former guests, the Goodbyes, will be there. We love them. At the same time as playoffs, so I got to kind of wiggle in and out. And of course, in a couple of weeks, on the 18th, we're going up to a great show with Ruinous and 6th Century, and our boys, of course, from Defiant Lives Lost will be there. Tanis Defiant. They were on the show. Lives Lost is on the show. Ruinous has been on the show. So a lot of the bands who have been on the show, we're going to have to check them out in Harrisburg. John, great advice. Please go to Google, click Key Concert Series, give us a review. If you've been there and you enjoy it, do it. If you haven't been there yet but know the bands and love them, do it. If you want to see us get more great acts like Lilly Moss up on stage, do it. Give us a review. Key Concert Series, we're doing a great job for the local music scene. It's a beautiful venue. The room we have holds, I don't know, like 500 people. So it's a great place to have music and just dedicated to music. It's not a bar. It's actually a venue where people come and are strictly there just for you. Let's make it happen. Speaking of places that you are just for somebody, you're here tonight, Tuesday night, because, of course, we have a sensational guest, and she's backstage right now. For 2025, doing it alone is a lot of work. I usually have a co-host. Don't have one tonight. Still getting over a little bit of a flu, so you're going to hear me get a little scratchy and a lot of nervous because I love this young lady. I think she's a terrific artist. Our guest tonight has the brand new album out, as we know, Meet Me on Broadway. We played the title track. We played the other, Blame It on Whiskey, and now we're going to talk to her all about it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the lovely and talented Miss Lilly Moss. Lilly, good evening.
Hi, everybody. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, we're doing great, and your setup is perfect. Your sound is great. Your lighting is great. The background. I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to give you a half hour to talk away and not ruin this moment.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Greatly appreciated. I want to go right at it, and one of our great viewers, JD Wolf in the house, up from Minnesota. Hello from Northland. I know he downloads all our artists. So your music is tonight. It's heading up to Minnesota, just so you know.
Awesome.
Let's talk about the outstanding new album, Meet Me on Broadway. And I will plead my guiltiness beforehand. I'm never the biggest country star or country fan. When I find an artist, I always check them out. Check their ass. I love it. Got into this album. Love it. It's all over my phone. I've been playing it all day. Tell us about creating this awesome album, especially as like kind of early in your career to get off to this great start.
Yeah, so creating this album was so much fun. I always describe it as kind of a whirlwind experience. When we first met my producer, Dan Malsh, I played for him a couple of my original songs. And then from there, it was recording a few singles. And then he was like, okay, let's record an album. So at the January of, I guess, last year now, I was able to write and record a full album within 3 months. So it was quick. It was awesome. It was an amazing learning experience. And I'm so excited that it's out now and that everybody can hear it.
Oh, talk about anybody. 400,000 streams plus so far. How amazing is that?
It's unbelievable, really. I could never have imagined it would do as well as it did. And I'm really, really happy that it's doing so well. So yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's awesome. When I saw the digits, I was blown away by the digits, but also can understand it. Again, like I said, our good friend Derek said, coming from a country fan, you're awesome. Agreed. Coming from a non-country fan, you're awesome. I love what I hear and the sound of your voice. And this is an album that I can see getting that push because it's so very professional. It's so very now, and it's terrific. What was your approach? Did you say, look, let's just get something out there that sounds like not sounds like everything else, but sounds like what's going on now? Or was it, all right, let me get my heart and my emotion and let's get everything on paper first and then we'll get it out there? What was the approach to it? Because it seems like flawless.
Yeah. So writing this album, when I first started writing songs to begin with, I wasn't really sure what my genre was. I just knew that I loved to write songs that have emotion attached to them, songs that have a story, songs that I can feel when I sing them. And I didn't want to put a single song out on this album that I couldn't feel when I sang it. So, all the lyrics, everything about writing it was straight from the heart, whether it's a true story or kind of just a song that has some grit and I want people to rock out and gain some confidence for it. There's emotions attached to every single song, no matter which one or how you feel it.
Wow. And I like the word grit because I see, and I ask this in the most possible positive way. We have a pretty blonde female singing beautiful music, also saying grit. Are you a badass or you're a girly? What is Lilly Moss? Because I like everything. I'm liking this presentation here.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I love to I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm a total like Megan Maroney wearing sparkly dresses on stage. I kind of want to embody that badass. And I think that Trigger, one of my songs, is like
Yes.
where I want that to go. So like the darker, the more meaningful, the songs that really make you think and like feel and kind of give you that boost of confidence is where I want to be as an artist. So that's how I try to present myself. And I'm kind of just growing on it and seeing which direction, which way it's taking me. But I definitely want to embrace the confidence, embrace the badass, and all the women and all my listeners out there. So
I like it. So far, so good. Like I said, the couple of the album pictures with the cowboy hat and
yeah,
leaning on the truck, and you got a tough persona, but we also know there's a beauty behind what you're doing. The voice is just absolutely incredible. Where
thank
did it all start, Lily? How did you first get into this and say, you know what, I could do this? Like,
you.
take us a little bit through the beginning, if you will.
Yeah, so I started voice lessons in sixth grade, but it wasn't until my junior year of high school that I got the confidence to perform live for the first time. So I performed live for the first time, and once my hour was up at my first gig, I was like, I don't really want to get off the stage right now. So from then, it was just kind of on the up and up. Like we just booked gigs from there on out. I think it was probably a year after I performed my first gig that I was in the studio starting to record my own songs. So
Wow.
it all happened pretty quickly, but from that moment that I was on the stage for the first time, I knew that's like this is what I want to do, and this makes all my nervousness and lack of confidence worth it, because the amount of confidence that I've gained from being on stage over the past few years is incredible. I never would have seen it for myself. So
That's amazing. And I always say this, and country star, rock star. I tell everybody that comes on the show, and they're like, oh, we're not that yet.
mhm.
You write music, you play an instrument, you get on the stage in front of people, you're a star. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean there's how big the star is yet. You're a star.
Yeah.
That takes an amazing something. Is there a nervousness on stage? Is there a pre-show ritual that maybe calms you down a little bit? Or is it just, look, they're out there, let's go get them?
Yeah. The pre-show ritual is kind of, I always say that it's nothing. I like to go about my days how I normally go about my days. I don't like there to be change. Like I wake up, I work out, get ready, get dressed, and kind of listen to my music and jam out a little bit before my show, and then I get ready. The nervousness has kind of died down over the years. It's kind of weird now that I can get up on the stage and people are like, "Are you nervous?" And I'm like, "No." I mean,
Wow.
there's nervousness with like some bigger shows since I've started performing with my band. That's been something new and definitely something I've gotten used to. There's still a slight bit of nervousness, but we're working on it. We're working on it. So yeah,
Wow, it's great. And it's really admiring to hear you say that, because like I do this every Tuesday and I still get nervous, especially having great talent on the show to chat with, and I get nervous. So the fact that you get out there and you dominate it, that is awesome. You talk about having a band, and you do, of course, and an excellent band, a lot of talent. But you're now the boss. This is you. Lilly Moss is, as they say, the brand, as
yeah.
well as the name, as well as the face. Now you have this band behind you. How does it feel to kind of be the boss? Like, this is your business. At a young age, you have discovered your business.
I mean, it's funny to like say out loud because it's like I've never really felt that way. Like I'll go to band practices and I'll be like, "Okay, guys, so what do you want to do?" And they're like, "No, what do you want to do? Like this is your band." And I'm like, "What?" Like I thought this was like a team effort. But I mean, my momager always keeps me in check, so I may be her boss, but she's still my boss no matter what. So, it's definitely a brand, but it's also a team effort, and I give everybody a say no matter what their position is. So I don't ever feel like the boss, even though I might have the final say, but I like to hear everybody's input and direction. So
I like that. Very grounded. And a shout out to your management team for the great work helping us put
absolutely.
this together. Definitely a huge shout out. One of our audience, my good friend JD, of course, wants to know where you draw your inspiration for music. And not just personally and etc. Where you draw, and maybe who else? Like who do you listen to that you
Yeah.
draw inspiration from?
Yeah, absolutely. So some of my biggest inspirations for songwriting are artists like Adele, Jason Isbell,
Beautiful.
Billie Eilish. I basically say that all of their songs are poetic. They're poems. You can speak them and you can feel them in every direction, every way that the song is meant. When I write my music, when I wrote this album specifically, I was sent the music first, and I always say that I write my songs based off of feeling. So I will get the track and I'll close my eyes and I'll kind of just see how I'm feeling, the thoughts that come into my mind, the direction that the song could go. So all of the songs that are written are based off of how it made me feel when I first heard it. And using artists like Jason Isbell and Adele, it just makes me want to write poems. And I love writing poetry, it's by itself, but putting that into songs just makes songs hit listeners so much more. So that's what inspires me. Yeah.
That is a great one. I'm writing down the time that you said that because I'm so horrible at TikTok and all that. But I want to start using some of these amazing quotes for TikTok and just the way you said it there about how you want your songs to hit and how they hit an audience is amazing because again, there's real no name that comes to mind, but there's bands that just kind of mail it in. Like, hey, here's our music. I hope you like it.
Yeah.
And then there's people who actually put a target on us and then draw the bow and say, I'm going to try and get you with this. And that's the kind of stuff we love.
Yeah.
Have you had moments where people are like, your music changes my life or your music gets me out of XYZ? Has it happened to you yet?
I haven't had any direct like comments like that. I mean, I've had people reach out that say like, I recently discovered your music and you're my new favorite artist. Like I've have had moments like that, and that's insane to me because I never would have thought that someone would ever say that to me in general. Um I mean, I always hope my music is helping somebody or changing somebody's outlook somewhere. I hope that they reach out and let me know because that would mean so much. But right now, I haven't had a direct comment like that, but I've definitely received some uplifting ones and ones that give me a boost of motivation to know that it's reaching somebody. So
That's terrific. And if you're going to be behaved and write a nice letter, I might be able to get you an email address to send a great letter like that to Lily so
Yeah.
she can hear that stuff because
Absolutely.
I get a lot. I get a lot of people that reach out to me and say, hey, these artists you have on, they move me. Their music's cool. I go to the gym to it. I rock out to it. I feel about it. So that's pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
great to know that you're making a difference. And,
Yeah.
music,
It's awesome to hear.
absolutely. We support a ton of local bands here. I love the local scene. And like I said, original music, nothing wrong with that. Speaking of local scene, you're a PA girl. Country music coming out of PA, was it a weird start?
Um, I don't know if I would necessarily say weird. I know a bunch of my friends, we all listen and love country music, but I think from an outsider perspective, like talking to people like in Nashville or in like Texas or like those regions, they're always like, "Oh, people wear cowboy boots in Pennsylvania or they sing country music." So I feel like here it's not super crazy, but from an outsider's perspective, I guess it's not very common.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I do own a cowboy hat that I bought in Nashville when
Yep.
I went out there, and my wife said we got to leave with a hat and boots. I left with a great
Absolutely.
hat. Yeah. So every once in a while when I hear something country, ask her to go somewhere country,
Yep.
I put it on.
Yep.
No boots yet, but I do have a hat. And I've been to a show or two and have checked out the scene. It is quite a scene, is it not? I mean, let's face it. You go to a country show and the men are wearing mostly hats and the jeans. The girls all have like the pretty skirts and the boots and the hat, and it's like a mania. What is some of the things you love so much about the country scene as a whole?
I think the reason why I chose country music was because I felt like every country song that I listened to had a story behind it and
Yes.
had like no song that I've really ever listened to didn't have emotion or a reason behind why they didn't write it. It wasn't a pop song that was kind of just written about the blue sky. It was like every country song has a reason and emotion behind it. And like I say, when I want to write songs that are poetry. Like that's country music is that for me. Um, and on top of it, the style is immaculate. So it all just works out. It works together. And my voice, I would say, isn't the countryest of country, but it has a little bit of twang and a little bit of something else, which I think helps me stand out. So
Excellent. It's got that PA accent sound
yep.
to it. And I look at, like I said, we do a show every month here in Warminster, PA at the Fuse. We have different genres and different music and all that.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking like a beautiful, maybe inviting you out one of these months, come hit our stage and like Triple Rail Turn, Shot of Southern, some great Philly bands that do country music as well. We would love to help push the scene here. We think every music deserves a chance, and you're doing it really well, and I love that. Let's talk about the album is Meet Me on Broadway, and I got to tell you, I've been there, and it is a spot of the universe that's almost transcending. The feeling you get inside, whether you're out at night partying the scene, which is great. If you're out during the day just walking, if you're eating, drinking, etc., it is a gorgeous part of the universe. Describe it. I mean, why you used it for the album? Describe Broadway and that scene for somebody so big in the country scene.
Yeah. So I love describing this, and it's because when you go to Broadway, there's bar a bar on top of bar of
Yes.
just artists, different kinds of artists, males, females, just everybody's singing different types of country music. And you can walk into one bar and somebody's singing the happiest of country tunes, and you could walk into another bar and somebody's singing more slower, more emotional song. And that's exactly what I thought of when writing this album. So I wanted to embody Broadway, and I created an album that has those happy songs, but it also has those low songs and those
Oh,
emotional
nicely done.
songs. To take you to Broadway, to know exactly how it would feel, and to get every emotion and get the feeling of being on Broadway, because I love being there. I want to go back every day. So I wanted to create an album that would take somebody there who maybe hasn't been there, and to take me there because I always want to go back.
That's a beautiful thing, and I want to talk about that a little bit. And John Simons, who's one of our partners at the Fuse with this great series, said we'd love to have her out. Of course we would. You're fantastic. We'd love to have you on stage with us. We went on vacation a couple of years ago to Nashville. Never been to Broadway. Never been out there. And a friend of ours said, "Look, it is just an experience. Whether you're a country fan, because they also do rock bands out there to play. Everywhere you go is just an amazing atmosphere. And you're thinking, how good could it be?
Yeah.
Until you get there, girl. And you are right. There's nothing on earth that seems like it can hurt you while you're out there. Am I right?
Absolutely. Everything around you just feels like you feel like you have no worries when you're there. And I think that's why I love it. I mean, I live in Pennsylvania, but every time I go, it's like, I don't want to go home. Like everything else that's here can wait. And I just enjoy my time that's there. And I take inspiration from everything I see, and all the artists that I see and all the music that I hear. So it does a great deal to live here, but also go to Nashville from time to time. It truly is an inspiration to go there and then come home and make Nashville here. So
I like that. And it is inspiring being there. It gives you a great feeling. Like I said, artist or not, you feel the juice, you feel the energy, the creativity.
Yeah.
And of course, you also see 1,000 girls running around with bachelorette sashes.
Oh,
and a
yeah.
bunch of the cowboy hats.
It's the energy. Yeah.
Yeah. It is a party town unlike any other. And like I said, we went a couple of years ago. We wanted to come back this year for Thanksgiving. That was my vote. I lost out to Vegas. Wah, wah, wah. I feel like I lost out.
Close.
That's so close. But we'll be back there definitely very soon. So let's talk about real stories in music. And Meet Me on Broadway is kind of like meet me mentally, meet me physically, meet me on Broadway. But then we had one that we played because we've all done this. Blame It on Whiskey. Tell us a little something about it. You whiskey girl, have you gotten in trouble with whiskey?
I have personally not, crossing my fingers and my toes. But Blame It on Whiskey was one of those songs that I say, when I want poetry, it's that song.
Sweet.
Similarly to like Love Me Not, and Cupid's a Hell of a Shot. Those songs
Love
are
that one too.
the where the emotion comes from on the album. Blame It on Whiskey. It I always say that you can take the song however you want to take it. There's so many hidden messages in it. Um, there's so many hidden topics on it. You could talk about infidelity, you could talk about um problems with alcohol, you could talk about so many different things that somebody might relate to within the song. So I love that song because no matter what position you are in, whether you're overcoming or you're dealing with something, that song can mean whatever it needs to a person. So that's what I really aimed for with that song, and I think I executed it pretty well, and I hope people think so too.
Strong, really strong. Like I again, I always hate to present things in a certain way, but we have these artists come on and they're musicians and they're talented artists, but they're also just brilliant minds too. And your mind and your focus on the way you approach it is super professional, but super fun too. That's kind of what we're not teasing. Everybody's like, oh, the kids are learning AI music and learning fake this and fake that. But people like you are learning things that they may not know, and that is how to deliver it and present a brand and a product and be your boss, as we say. It's terrific.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're absolutely welcome. Some of your music, the emotions, you ever make yourself cry while you're singing or think like, and you get a little emotional, like, oh, people are just going to get crushed by this. Does it happen?
Oh yeah. A lot of those songs, I have to say though, the ones that I write that make me cry aren't released.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I mean, Love Me Not was one of those songs that I definitely was very emotional writing. That one was based off of a true story that I went through and dealt with. So that one is definitely a heartfelt song that can cause some deep emotion. A lot of the songs that I write that have made me cry, people haven't heard. But if I ever get to release those songs, I can almost hope that they touch people the way that they have touched me. And I can hope that Love Me Not also touches people the way that it touches me. And if people are ever going through that same experience, you're not alone. So, yeah.
Pretty beautiful. And if I may put in, I'm not a great marketing guy or creative guy, but I kind of I like this idea the second I heard this, called the CD Lilly Moss Makes You Cry. And it's just emotional songs. I think that's great. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if you're like, makes me cry, I want to cry. And it's also got a nice, because it can go both ways. Men are like, oh, this girl makes me cry. And then the ladies are like, oh, the songs make me cry.
Yeah.
Marketing, stick with me. I got you.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I'm actually scared of the things that come out of my mouth sometimes. But again, like we talk about shows. You got a great show coming up. Saturday night, January 18th, the 118 North up in Wayne, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Which is a great part of town. What can we expect from this show? A lot of people are asking about it, or in the comment section, people have been messaging me. What do we expect out of this show? Because it sounds like it's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah. So it's January 11th. I just wanted to make sure that was out there.
I got it. Okay.
But
I had a banner and somehow I erased it or didn't get it on time. My apologies.
Okay. That's okay. But the show's going to be so much fun. It's with my full band, the Steel Ponies. We have a great lineup of songs, a couple of my originals from the album, a lot of songs you've heard before. So it's going to be a great night, an awesome party. I hope if you get the chance to come out, you do. It's going to be so much fun. So, and I think it's pretty local to you. So,
I think we're maybe less than 2 hours away.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
Kind of.
We're kind of. Sounds like it'd be worth it. I mean, I can't blame it on whiskey, so I'm going to probably, have to be responsible, but yeah. I would love that. I just would love to come out and see you. Yeah. And that's one of the things we love about doing this program. Years back, we're like in our 9th year, and we started doing it. My partner, Jules, said, let's host shows. Mm-hmm. Let's support live local music, and let's get out and see them. And it's so much fun seeing everybody out there on stage and performing. It's absolutely great. So we're, if not this time, soon. And if not soon, maybe bring you out to us and get you on our stage. We would love that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
A lot of artists say the same thing. Oh, I've got so many songs you don't even know, or I got tons of projects in the works. Is there already a second album worth of stuff ready to go?
I wouldn't say a full album, but we definitely have some things up our sleeve ready to come out early this year. So we got some things in the works. I'm not going to announce anything yet, but expect some things within the next couple months. So not a full album, but something new. So yeah.
It was close when I said that and you gave me a look. I almost broke into my breaking news, but no breaking news. Okay, not yet.
Not yet. One day, if I am fortunate enough to record another album, I would absolutely love to. So
I don't see why not. Like 400,000 views cannot be wrong, and
Yeah.
the people out there that listen absolutely know. So the approach nowadays, from what it seems, is usually here's a single, here's a single, here's a single. You were kind of like a few singles, and bam, here's an album.
Yeah.
Do you feel you're ahead of the game? I believe you are. I'm old school. I love albums, but do
Yeah.
you feel you're ahead of the game?
Maybe. I mean, I definitely think that
It's coming.
maybe I am. I don't know.
Okay.
And I've seen a lot of artists that kind of blow up and they've had like a song out and not a full album. But I'm not worried about the fact that my fan base isn't huge and I've already released an album, because at this rate I'm kind of just doing what I love. And so who wants to listen and who wants to join me and my fan base, they're always welcome. So I look forward to continue building my fan base and recording more albums and hopefully reaching more people. So yeah.
Do it, people. I implore you. You seem like I haven't really, for some reason, I never really came across your age, and none of that matters. But actually, you're a younger lady. How do you find the time to kind of be a young lady growing up and have fun and friends, but also create and practice and work? It's got to be a hell of a schedule.
Oh, trust me, it is. When I was recording my album, I was within my first semester at college.
Wow.
So I was writing and recording an entire album while also adapting and adjusting to a whole different environment, a whole different level of classes and courses. So it's definitely a lot. I mean, my friends are super supportive and love to come to my shows. So it kind of all combines within itself. I definitely love to take weekends to relax and unwind. But I love it all. So it never feels like I'm being stressed one way or another. How it falls and how I get to do things is just how it works. And I love every moment of it.
Is the brain never off? Let's face it, though.
No.
Everything could be a song, correct?
Oh yeah, I'll go to sleep at night and I'll be like, just like kind of thinking, pondering as everybody does as they go to sleep, and I'll be like, ooh, that line's good. Or like I'll sit in my car and like I'll hear something and then I'll kind of think about it a little bit and develop it into another line and be like, ooh, that would be a good song or a title or something like that. So the mind's never off. I'm always thinking about what's next and what I have to do and what I have to get done. So it's never really off, but you think about what you love. So that's what I'm doing.
Sure, that's a great thing, and to always have that nature to something could always come up that fast is very cool. I used to work with a guy, and he would just start singing our names and lyrics, and we're like, "No, dude, leave me out of this." Because fellas, if you don't treat ladies right, etc.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
I said if the fellas don't treat ladies right, you're gonna come up in a song, and it's not gonna be nice.
100%. If you treat me wrong, it's getting in a song. I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing you can tell me. I'm sorry. You're gonna be on the next album. Like, what can I say?
Right? Don't talk about wearing
How my
footsie
brain
pajamas and wet in the bed, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Albums are the way to go. I agree. I love albums. I love that when a band or an individual artist comes out and lyrics written on diner napkins at 3 a.m. after a gig.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's
Everything.
always writings everywhere, whether it's in my phone, whether it's in a journal, whether it's on a napkin. It's always writing down. So
Put it together.
gotta get it out.
Real quick, give us a let's go 3 names. Your pick tomorrow to open up for a major festival.
Mm.
You get to pick 3 bands out there today. Many walk that you'd like to play with. Give us 3.
That I'd like to play with, definitely Jason Isbell. I'm one of his biggest fans. Adele, who's totally not country, but one of my biggest inspirations. I've listened to her since I was little. And I'd probably say, oof, I might have to give multiple. Like Lady Wilson, Megan Maroney, Adele. Oh wait, did I say Adele?
Yeah, it said Adele. So
Yep,
she's on
and
the
Billie
list.
Eilish. Those are all like
Ah,
they're just dream performances. So hopefully,
and
Megan
I'm telling
Maroney's
you,
coming to Music Fest, which is like 20 minutes from me. So
yes.
I'm trying to get on their radar and see what happens, but maybe not this year, but maybe in the future. So we'll see what happens.
I know now. I don't know how locked in. I know you have management, etc. But I also know a PR firm, Core PR, who does a lot of country artists and have gotten into Music Fest. Maybe I'll see if I can maybe whisper your name in their ear. We've had a few of their
Absolutely.
artists here. You never know. And I would love to do it for you because I think you're so deserving.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's right. I think you're absolutely terrific. And this half hour flew by. I usually say 30 minutes. We're already over 30. And if I didn't have to work tomorrow, we'd probably sit there about 1, 2 in the morning. Because I could just talk to you all day. You're so just bright and energetic. And you seem to really enjoy talking about what you're doing. You have your head on right for the future. And I would love this. I'd love to do this again. More stuff
Thank
comes out.
you.
We'd love to
I
bring
would
you
love to
back.
as well. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
terrific. I want everybody to remember if you're in the area, and I'm going to post it again coming up closer. It's Saturday night, January 11th,
Yes.
118 North in Wayne, PA. It's going to be a great show. Miss Lilly Moss and her band taking the stage. I get the feeling it's very much worth it. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. It'll be a great night.
I love it. And again, I'm happy for you. Like I said, you seem to have the right approach. You're moving fast as far as we see it, but also very channeled on how you're delivering it.
Thank
And that
you.
takes a lot. That's terrific. Everybody out there, you can find Lilly Moss after the show by going on Facebook, of course, and she's got a fan page, Lilly Moss. Instagram is lilymoss.music. The website is www.lilymoss.com. The brand new album, Meet Me on Broadway, is out right now. Apple Music. Trust me. Spotify, YouTube, it's everywhere. Get out there. Love it. Support it because these artists need it, and they also appreciate it a great deal. My good friend Bear Rains said, great to meet you, Lily. You make us old artists proud. Ha. Keep rocking. So you do. Terrific job, and I thank you so much for coming on. You're very quick to respond.
Thank
You're a
you for having
sweetheart. I had a blast. Absolutely.
So did I. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Lilly Moss, and I'm going to give you a little round of applause. And after you go, we're going to get back into some music of yours because we're going to play some Love Me Not is going to come up next after you go. Love that one. Have a great night, and we'll be in touch real soon.
Thank you. You as well. Bye.
Bye-bye. Lilly Moss, and like I said before, I'm not the biggest country guy, but I love what I hear. And as soon as I saw her, I'm like, there's a greatness in this with attitude, positivity, knowing how to deliver. And I'm like, you know what? I feel great about this. And I was so happy to have her respond so quick. If you notice some of the questions a little more in depth, I've been watching other interviewers and chatters and see how to do it. There's certain things like you just got to ask, like the beginning and the roughest part of the beginning, etc. But there's just so much you want to know. We have so many great bands coming on with more to tell us in the very near future. We're going to run down the list of people who are coming on, but we are going to play some more music. Love Me Not is another great one from Lilly Moss. We actually have 2 more of hers loaded, so maybe we'll get to all of them tonight. But I want to play Love Me Not. Again, I forgot to mention, she always says how clothing and the wardrobe is part of her nuance in her delivery. Always looking great. Always great style as well. Let's play this one. Love Me Not. Almost 4 minutes long. We'll play it here. We'll be back shortly. Live Tuesday night, the Yo Show. So happy to be back and start off 2025. We'll be right back.
You know that feeling when you're so far gone, you wanna start healing. Bandage up those scars, you say it's something you'll get just walk away.
Beautiful stuff. Love Me Not, I Choose to Love. Lilly Moss, our great guest for this evening. Remember, you can find Lilly Moss on Facebook at Lilly Moss. Instagram is LillyMoss.music. The website, www.lillymoss.com. The brand new album, Meet Me on Broadway, is out right now on all your major streaming services. Get there. Get to it. Let's enjoy it. Alana Brokus, I agree. Great song. I enjoy her a lot. I enjoy her voice. And, some of the great ones that we know locally that sing kind of the female lead like that and lead a band that do a little bit of country, a little bit of pop like that, of course. The likes of Sarah Spicer, Camille Kay, etc., ones like that. Lilly Moss, certainly a terrific artist. We're proud to have her as a member of PA. But I'm going to implore you, because I saw, I think it was Derek that said he's never been to Nashville. Do it. If you're out there and you've never done it, do it. Do Broadway and witness all these bars and all these areas and people playing music everywhere. Sometimes the doors are just wide open and bands are playing like right in that window. Sometimes you go into a venue and you go upstairs to see a band, in the middle and downstairs. Kid Rock's bar was one of them. 3 stages, 3 floors full of stage and music, and it's just such a happening. It goes on all night long. Saturday night's like a big party. It's like Vegas and Mardi Gras had like a baby and put it right in the middle of Nashville. Beautiful thing. Make sure you do it if you haven't done it yet. It is 110% worthwhile. They said Broadway. We did a lot out there. We had a great time. Definitely worth it. Whew, got to catch my breath. And again, I want to talk about, again, this past weekend. And just reinforcing how strong the bands are out there and the local music scene. And you see one here, Lilly Moss comes out, PA girl, puts out an album, 400,000 streams. That's what we're all about. People that say original music is gone, there's nobody out there that's going to make a move or be great, ridiculous. Seen it here tonight. We saw it this past weekend, and a double whammy of great Sunday fun. One of the bands that's going to be on our show in a few weeks, as a matter of fact, we got a comment up here from... let's find it. I don't want him to think we forgot about him. It was Tristan Simons, of course, from the Grim Jacks, the CEO Shark. I'm excited to talk to you in the next couple of weeks. Been a while, brother. They're going to be on the program, and then we're out Sunday just killing it at Sweeney's, along with our good friends, the Jaspers and Smother Nature. Terrific show. The lovely Bella Irano, who's been on the program. Lady White Rat, who's been on the show, and they'll be back on the show coming soon. And it is, in fact, a beautiful community. And you found it a lot this weekend, John. Like I said, I know you're still making your way to recovery with your knee and getting out there, but the kind of shows that Atlanta has coming up and the kind of bands that are talking to the Fuge and locations, etc., it's really been great, and it's getting better. And a lot of local venues are starting to kind of whisper and inquire about it and ask me about it, and because they want more. And people are like, well, you see cover bands or songs you know. Well, sometimes the animal you don't know can be just as good. And some of these bands, they throw in a little cover song here and there to keep, oh yeah, I know that one. But you got to check out the ones that are new. Again, the great phrase is without great covers, without great originals, there's no great covers. Cover song starts somewhere. Yes, get excited. It's getting great. But yeah, great cover song starts somewhere. They start with original music, and these bands. And of course, a huge thanks to Lady White Rat. If you go check them out on our program in a couple weeks, you get some merch like this great t-shirt I got. Also, grab the new CD, open it up. There's a huge shout out and thank you to us and the dudes at Delco Jams and Chaos Guitar. Just more people in this area. Chaos Guitar, another big one. Like I said, Delco Jams. Rob does some great filming and video. And John, it's stuff that me and him have talked about a little bit. As far as maybe some Fuge shots, etc. Rob does a great job. So, just another thing. And Tristan, by the way, Lilly Moss's music is hot. Or fire. Depending, I know the kids you say fire. I love me some country from time to time. And I tell you what, man, this is the right country. I'm the same way. I'm not an overly huge country guy, but when I get into it, this is the kind of stuff I really like. And like I said, man, we'd love to have her come play with us at the Fuge. A lot of these other great bands at the Fuge. So many things, so many goals, so many dreams. And like John said, community. It is a giant community of fun. And the music thing is fun. I had so much fun this past Sunday. Of course, being at Sweeney's and hanging out with the boys. And my wife was there. We had some food and a beer or two and got to check out some great music. And you dance and you mosh and you go wild and have a blast. Then to take a small break, a couple hours, and then go back up to Round Guys Brewing. And I didn't drink there, but I hung out with Rob, and we talked about music, and we talked about ideas, and then I see Lady White Rat take the stage, and people going nuts for him. That's beautiful, man. I could do that all day. I'm working on 3 new tunes after all these years. You and your guest have lit a fire under my ass again. Love it, Bear. Keep it coming, bro. Keep the music coming, because that's what we love here at the Yo Show. Here's something I got to talk about real quick. Not to change the subject totally, but I'm totally confused with this new craze sensation breaking into athletes' homes. We know athletes go on the road, they go on the road for games, and I'm hearing more and more that people are taking advantage to break into their houses. I'm going to tell you a couple things about this. Number one, this is disgusting because it's theft. Plain and simple. Number one, to root for somebody who goes out and works hard and gets something and somebody to take it away from. So number one is just flat out wrong. Number two, you know it's going to end badly for one of these burglars one of these days soon. And when they break into their house and get caught and something happens, we know what can happen. And when it happens, let's not be so quick to put out these lawsuits or these slanderous remarks about these athletes. You are violating their home. I know all about but I know, yeah, they have a lot of money. They have a lot of things. They won't miss it. They can go out and get more of it. That's bullshit. This is these people's homes. This is where they go to live and unwind and take their time off. Okay? And these possessions are things they buy with the money they earn. I know a lot of people pick on athletes. They earn it. They practice, they play, they have a God-given talent. They lay it out there. Cut it out, because somebody is going to get hurt in the worst way, and then it's going to be the athlete's fault for protecting their merchandise. That old adage, your stuff is worth more to you than my life. No, dude. You invading my space, my freedom, etc., seems to be more important to you. Doesn't make you right. On that part, we'll slam on the brakes. But yeah, man, a wild craze. I never understood people having the guts to pull off such a thing. Nikki Glazer's name has been in the news a lot. Of course, she hosted the Golden Globes, and a lot of people were just, oh, she's so good, she's so funny, so cutting edge, she's not afraid to say this, not afraid to say that. And since like the Tom Brady roast, a lot of people have been, talking all about Nikki Glazer. To me, it's kind of like a sudden fame. I know her name's been out there, but I really don't get it. The Tom Brady roast is okay. The Golden Globe stuff didn't knock my socks off. I don't see her as a great entertainer. A lot of people are like, hey, we got to keep in mind, she's hot, she's funny. I don't really see either of that. No offense. But people, all of a sudden, are like making her out to be like unbelievable. Didn't they take their yeah, I think some of the trophies were stolen. A lot of stuff. Rings, jewelry, money, trophies. Insane what they're taking from these athletes. Take Nikki Glazer. But like I said, all of a sudden out of nowhere, this is like one of the hottest names. She should host this and host that and be funny with this, be funny with that. Well, that's eased up a little bit because nowadays where jokes offend so many people, you know what I mean? Or maybe Nikki Glazer is the trailblazer to break that little trend. Learn to laugh again. Learn to let comedians have some fun. I mean, if Tom Brady got mad at 50% of the stuff they said at his roast, we would never hear from the man again. Roast, have fun. Gets done to me. You and your friends do it. You and your friends bust balls. It's part of life. That's what it's all about. A new movie, and I'm excited for this. A new Britney Spears biopic is in the making, based off of her book that tells her life story. And they said that Britney is going to be very much involved. Well, I would assume so. It's her biopic. But the creator of this film says they want Britney hands-on and to really help us catch the essence of what she is. I like that. I like that idea a lot. You know, I love Britney. You know, there's a little Britney shrine going on up here. I am intrigued at what this story is going to be about. I mean, I know what it's about, but I'm intrigued at what we're going to get. I'm intrigued how it plays out as a movie. And I'm just such a big Britney fan. I want to see it happen, Brit. And I love the fact that she's involved. The girl definitely needs to get more involved. And people are like, maybe she should make another album. That, from what I'm told from experts, could probably never happen again. Sad if that's true, because she definitely deserves it. But we really don't know. And it's not for me to figure it out. John Simon, let's see what we got here. If we don't have new bands, then we won't have new covers. The majority of our playlists are bands that don't perform anymore or perform in their retirement. These new bands are the bands that are creating our new playlists, future covers. Agreed. And with that, mine's packed with them. It takes every one to change the scene. It does. It takes everybody working together. Like I say, seeing bands combine, go out, dance to each other's music, rock out with each other's music, and admire the way they're doing things. It's really big. It's really important to everything that is going on out there. So, again, like I said, it's Tuesday night, and I haven't seen you people since before the holiday. And I miss you all. Like I said, flew A, went down. Holidays were nice. There was some nice stuff to be had, some nice gifts. My wife got me this beautiful roadcaster to try to make the show expand, to get us on the road a little bit, and do some other shows. And like I said, my man at Delco Janzik, I'll film, you talk, let's do some road stuff. Always an idea that we're working at here. We love it, and we definitely love to get out to the people more. The Osho sticker has made its way out. I got to get more because I'm already running out of them. I threw a bunch of them out there at people. That gorgeous Osho sticker. So we need more of those. And we need more music. Like I said, this Saturday, if you're around, if you're in the area, I ask you, I was going to say urge, I ask you to come out to the School of Rock, Fort Washington. Is a music show and benefit for Victims Services of Montgomery County. Presented by Music Mama, Lisa Cerrone. The MC will be the Yo Show. $10 enter. It's an all ages show, no alcohol. So come on down. You're going to check out 3 bands from the School of Rock. It's 1 to 4 p.m. this Saturday, Fort Washington School of Rock. Food will be sold again by our good friends at High Steaks Ambler, one of the best cheesesteaks and sandwiches around. Come on out for the event. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be music. There's going to be food. There's going to be the Yo Show emceeing. Lisa will be in the house. Come check it out this Saturday, the Fort Washington School of Rock Music Show. Benefit, of course, for Victim Services in Montgomery County. All ages. $10 donation / entry fee. Come check it out. Oh, I got to get more. I didn't realize how very special these would be. I'm redoing my guitar, Old Blue, as seen in my profile picture. He needs a Yo Show sticker. He absolutely does. He definitely does. And I don't want to forget, I know I talked a lot about Eagles playoffs, and that's definitely coming as well. But I don't want to forget this Sunday, I did not make a banner. I had a banner. All my banners are disappearing. Anyway, this Sunday, which is the day after Saturday, Sweeney's, again, Atlantic Brokers returns, Atlantic Brokers Productions. Sweeney is back. Another sensational lineup featuring the Pajamas, Evan Lewis, Desecration, the amazing guitarist Jake from Desecration. Eddie, of course, Eddie Tabanini, we played one of his Christmas songs during our Christmas show. Eddie will be in the house. Refrigerator. We haven't seen them in a while. Refrigerator Band is back. And, of course, our good friends from the Goodbyes, the lovely Miss Kate Devlin and company. They will all be there this Sunday at Sweeney's. Again, $10, all ages. And come on out and see some great music. 1:30 to 6 this Sunday. No, Eagles are playing. You can do both. Watch some Eagles. Get some great music. Again, Eddie Tamanini, The Goodbyes, Refrigerator, Pajamas, Evan Lewis, and Desecration all going down this Sunday. So there's so much stuff to do. Of course, Saturday also, Lilly Moss. If you want to get out to Wayne, Pennsylvania, let's do it. After the John at Fort Washington. Come out. Yeah, do that. Come out to Fort Washington. Watch me MC School Rock. And then we'll all just follow each other up to Wayne, PA. Check out Lilly Moss. Let's do another song from Lilly Moss as we're making our way through this Tuesday night. Cupid's a Hell of a Shot. It's one she's proud of, and I like it. And it's got a pretty good message. That Cupid does have one hell of a shot. So be careful out there, loved ones. Lilly Moss, our special guest from this evening. It's a great song, Cupid's a Hell of a Shot. Check it out now here on the Yo Show. It's about 2 minutes and 48 seconds. We'll be back. When we come back, we're going to talk about who's coming up on the show. Stick around. Tuesday night, 100% live.
I thought we had something, then you went and bought her a drink. 2 hours later, left with her in your arms. Cupid's a hell of a shot. I wish I was fine, but I'm not. Cupid, why'd you do this to me? Why'd you have to pick her over me? You're a hell of a shot, baby. Bartender, give me something strong. Give me something to help me move on. Just last night I was the one in your arms. Cupid's a hell of a shot. I wish I was fine, but I'm not. Cupid, why'd you do this to me? Why'd you have to pick her over me? You're a hell of a shot, baby. You're a hell of a shot, baby.
Thank you.
Maybe next time, spare the arrows and save me my peace of mind. Cupid's a hell of a shot. I wish I was fine, but I'm not. Cupid, why'd you do this to me? Why'd you have to pick her over me? You're a hell of a shot, baby.
Wow, I got another beautiful song. Cupid is a hell of a shot. And that song is a hell of a shot. Great song tonight. Lilly Moss, our very special guest. John Simons, I thank you for that. Great show tonight. Thank you, Jeff, and the Yo Show. And we do appreciate it. You're welcome. We love doing it. And Jason Rush from Nashville will be back tomorrow night. Yes, we will. We'll be back tomorrow night as well. 8 p.m. again. Our guest is adult entertainer Miss Stephanie Love. There's Stephanie. Very attractive young lady. So with us tomorrow night, Stephanie Love will talk about her awards and her weekend, and as far as bursting onto the scene, programming, adult features, etc. She's very cool. Look forward to that coming out tomorrow night. Next, Taylor Swift. Quite really. Quite possible. Terrific artist. I really like that. Yeah, I like all her stuff. And like I said, I never really the biggest country guy, but I like what I hear tonight. Great stuff by Lilly Moss. Well, it's on a hot streak because we got still about 30 minutes to go. Thank you, Lana, very much. Let's talk about who's coming on the program. How about that? Because we got a lot of great shows coming up over the next few weeks. And it means a lot to drop the names of who's coming on. I do too. Let's see who's coming on. Let's get the banner up here. And we're going to start off, of course, with tomorrow night. And, of course, it's Stephanie Love for Wednesday, January 8th. Stephanie Love. Next, Tuesday night, you have to be here. You got to tell your friends to be here. You got to tell your friends' friends to be here next Tuesday night. We saw them in the comments section earlier. It is the Grimjacks. They're back, Ethan, Tristan, and Jordan, to talk about their new album they're creating, talk about their music careers, talk about the great things that we're all doing together as a community. They are fantastic. They're in the program January 14th. January 15th, something a little new and different. It is the sounds of Vose. Vose will be in the house. And I said, how did I say that? You think it's tree Vose without trees. Vose. January 15th. On the program, January 21st, my good friend Rob Harris and the hard metal band Life After Last, another great PA band. Seen them play over the Broken Goblet. They are sensational. Rob's a cool guy. We'll see them on the 21st. January 22nd, the former drummer of 6th Century, now a solo drumming project, the amazing Brady Hearn will be on the program. We love Brady. Can't wait to talk to this dude. Super nice guy, super fun, terrific drummer. He'll be on the program January 22nd. January 28th, you heard me say the name. We got the brand new CD out. We got the merch right here, baby. We got the t-shirt and the great credits and all that. Luke and Chase, the dudes. Lady White Rat on January 28th. What a great band. You got to get here to see them. We're going to change it up a little bit, too, as we keep going. February 4th is a guy, a local Bucks County guy, lives close to me. We've hung out at some bars. We've talked. Super awesome guy. And he also happens to be one of the #1 pool players in the entire world. Steve Markle, right from Bucks County, one of the great pool players out there. Steve Markle on our program February 4th to talk about his upcoming World Pool Championship Tournament. February 5th is the band Good Damage. February 11th, we're going to do something a little bit different as well. It's our pre-Valentine's Day show with female motivational speaker and podcast host Becca Slider. Now, Becca is hilarious. I love her. Also very great. Motivational speaker, very cool, very positive message for the ladies out there. Your pre-Valentine's Day thing. Kind of message if you're alone. Who cares? Becca Slider going to tell you why everything counts in being a woman. She's on the program February 11th. February 25th, we bring back the Circus Arts, one of our favorite bands ever. Can't tell you why, but February 25th, they are going to be on the program, and we got some great things to talk about. All that and more coming up on the Yo Show. Got a lot of people we're still talking to, a lot of things that still line up. Thank you, Bear. So a lot more stuff coming. Jason has a question. Never asked, do you have adult performers that are on your podcast? We have one tomorrow night. Stephanie Love will be here. We've had Dan Dangler, of course, who was fantastic. Green Jericho was on. Mandy Marie. Mandy Marie just blew up the ratings. And I think Brianna Dale. So we have a few, because they're entertainers. They're artists. They do their work. Stephanie was out in Vegas just crushing it at these award shows. And I said, how about coming on the podcast? Because that sounds fun. Sounds going to be cool. So all your entertainers, you get a crack here at the Yo Show. That's what we're all about. Hell, if I can get on here, anybody can get on here. Let's do one more tonight from Lilly Moss after that great lineup of people coming on the program. Cowgirls Don't Cry. I really packed an arsenal of Lilly Moss songs. This is one of her earlier day ones. Kind of a cool picture there. She's a pretty cool girl, and we love her music. Cowgirls Don't Cry. Here on the Yo Show, about 3 minutes and 22 seconds. We'll play it. We'll come back, do a little more talk, and get ready to wrap up this Tuesday night. So thanks for sticking around. This is the Yo Show.
to know I'd end up on this road. Step by step, I'm coming home, and burning on the notes he wrote. Cowgirls, they don't cry. Mama, no need to worry, I'll be alright. Because cowgirls, they don't cry. And just so you know, I chose to go. Settle up, I'm heading home. 'Cause Daddy's waiting and Sister is losing hope. Don't you forget, I'm coming. Girls, they don't cry. Mama, no need to worry, I'll be alright. Because cowgirls, they don't cry. Cowgirls, they don't cry. Cowgirls, they don't cry. Don't let another tear fall from those eyes. Let him leave, he'll prove to you that cowboys are the ones running loose. But you run faster in those boots. And cowgirls, they don't cry.
Cowgirls don't cry, Miss Lilly Moss. And don't make cowgirls cry, because if you do, you end up the subject of a song, and it's not going to be nice. We're all going to pick on you. Damn it. Tonight's guest, the incredible Miss Lilly Moss, right here out of Pennsylvania. Again, Saturday night. Whoops. Saturday night at 118 North up there in Wayne, Pennsylvania. Come out and see Lilly Moss. Find Lilly Moss on Facebook, at Lilly Moss, Instagram, lilymoss.music. The website is www.lilymoss.com. New album, Meet Me on Broadway, is out now on all great streaming sites. Go to our website. Check out how to get tickets for this weekend's show and go out and watch her perform. Definitely can tell you, it's going to be worthwhile. She is a great artist, and we're very thrilled to have her on the program. It's a lot of great artists coming up on the program. Some names we talked to, and I can't even begin to mention, that if I get them here, is going to blow me away. We don't do that, though. We try not to overhype. I don't drop names unless it's super close or booked or confirmed. Let's just say your friend's got a couple names that... But we're working. That's what we do here on the program. And like I said, we'll be here tonight. Glad to be back for New Year. We'll be back tomorrow night with Stephanie, the Grimjacks, and Vose, of course, the following week. 21st and 22nd, we got two. Rob Harris and Brady Hearn. 28th, Lady White Rat. Nobody yet for the 29th. We'll load them up. Steve Markle, Good Damage, Becca Slider, The Circus Hearts. Load them up. My good dude, James Cox from Words Fail Music Speaks. Thank you for the big shout out to Yosha. We love it. We love you, dude. Great podcast of your own. We're delving into the world of music and showing the strength of it. Like I said, the title alone, When Words Fail Music Speaks, Music does a lot of speaking for a lot of people in a lot of great ways. So, dude, keep up your thing. And next few weeks, if the names come through, I'm probably not going to know until March. If this one comes through with James, you're going to be the first one to know if it pops. That's all I got to tell you. It's I won't say a reach, but it's one that has suddenly become really big in the news. And I was told, reach out then. Stuff is going to be happening. I actually had one of their talents before in this program. We did great with it. So and this is just great. We love this right here. Of course, a band that had been on our program, Wasted Potential. Great viewing audience that night. A terrific band of great young musicians. Love the Yo Show. I thank you so much. And of course, their family is terrific, supportive, great people. Wasted Potential is one of the most sensational bands out there right now. I said, you go to the archives, subscribe, and love us on YouTube. It's just that easy. Find the Yo Show on YouTube. And you can see some of these past episodes and watch some of these bands. And maybe the next time they come on the program, or if you see them out, you see them grow. And you learn a little bit about them. So, okay, this song's about this because of this. And this sounds like that because of that. Embrace it all, man. And thank you very much for Wasted Potential. I love you as much as you love us. Great band, very talented. Is the one we discussed a while ago. We did discuss this name, but it's not the one you're thinking. The one you're thinking is still on the bucket list, and I still push. But this one's a little different. I was actually stunned that I was told it was possible. Like I said, I had this promotional team and this manager. I had one of their acts on a little while back, and I mentioned him and said, oh, yeah, you know what? They spoke very highly of coming on the show, said they had a great time, like what you do. Reach out in March to try and make it happen. We'll get to it, James. Don't worry, dude. We will talk about it soon. Not too soon. I don't like jinxing it, but get chills thinking about it. We get chills about a lot of things here on the program. And well, I said a lot of it's music. We also do like actors and actresses and authors and artists and anybody of any way that does anything great. Speaking of artists, I'm going to show you this. Hang on a second. I don't have any Jeopardy music. I hope I don't rip my headphones down here. I do keep a lot of things in my basement. My basement is definitely a archival mess anyway. But I came across this, and of course, our dear Jewel Titi, who we love, did this for me back on my birthday. It's even signed "Happy Birthday, Jeff." 4/27/24, and the bottom also says Key Concert Series, and it's so gorgeous. She did this by hand and painted this Yo Show logo, a logo that's just grown to mean so much to me, and a person who has grown to mean so much to me. So I shout you out again, Jewel. If you're out there, you watch, we love you. We have been in contact. I know she's picking it up on the men, doing okay. So I know we adore you out here at the Yo Show. You certainly were the reason we got in the right direction. Thank you, dude. This will be with me forever. I will never auction love. And it's in, the man cave of magic and the studio and all this stuff. And every time I come across it, just hits me right home. Of course, the Yo Show. More stickers are getting made. Do not worry. We're going to get them out there. Everybody needs one. Yo Show stickers. Yo Show pictures, Lady White Rat shirts. Give me your merch. I'll ring your bell with it. I'll ring a bell with your name on it, not ring your bell. That's just weird. The great green sunglasses by Delco James, of course, matches my Eagles hat. Eagles this Sunday against the Green Bay Packers. Playoff time is here. Why not? I'm not going to go. A few more minutes for really. Did we miss any topics? I know I didn't have a lot of topics, but there were a couple. Nikki Glazer, that's things. Breaking the Homes, Key Concert Series back in February. Atlanta Brocus. Guess we nailed it. Nailed pretty much all of it. Like I said, we're glad to be back for another new year. I want this new year to count a great deal. 2025 is the year the community grows. The Yo Show grows. These young new bands like your Wasted Potential, Grim Jacks, Lilly Moss, Jaspers, Lady White Rat, and on and on and on. This is the year they build and grow and move on and get towards that elusive goal. We're all here for it, man. We're here strong for it. I need more band t-shirts too. And bands, I'll say it again, my good friends from the Grimjacks, they know it, they remember it. Set list. Give me your set list. Right after they were done, I got to hand you the set list. And don't be afraid to sign them. Autograph it, man. Your autograph means something to us as well. Everything you guys do means something to us. All right, we're going to get the heck out of here. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Stephanie Love is on the program. That show will start at 8 o'clock. One more photo of Stephanie, the lovely adult entertainer. She will be on the program tomorrow night. Next Tuesday night, the Grimjacks, right here, one of our favorite trios. The boys will be here to talk about some new music. And maybe even get a little silly, as we'd love to do. We're going to take you out tonight off the Yo Show with, of course, the song Drowned. And the band is Lady White Rat. It's off their brand new album. And it's become one of my favorite songs. So I'm going to play the start. I'm going to say play it to leave. I didn't tell them that, though. Because we might do a thing where we might enter and leave every week with a different song from these local artists. This way, more people can get a piece of it. Have a great night. A massive thank you to Lilly Moss, our very special guest this evening. Make sure you check her out. The new album, Meet Me on Broadway, is out right now. Make sure you get out and check out Lilly Moss, the great performer. Lady White Rat, taking us home with Drown. We will see you tomorrow night. Have a great evening. Yo Show faithful. Hit it.
Change your life, I'll love you, then she said. Cut your hair, you'll look like everyone else. Switch your shirt, you're looking a bit strange. Take this pill, it'll make your life so great.